Hello, BTS lovers. It may be hard to imagine two world stars like Jungkook and Jimin, members of BTS, living their daily lives as conscripted soldiers. But this reality brings a deeper story, full of emotion, pride, and surprise that the public rarely knows. In a memorable moment, Jungkook's parents' recent visit to the Division 5 barracks was not only a family moment, but also a story that moved the hearts of many. What made the soldiers so moved? How does the interaction between these two friends when the two are often seen as different in undergoing military activities? And how does this visit reveal another side of Jungkook and Jimin that is rarely seen? The arrival of a soldier's family is always a special moment, but it is much more than an ordinary visit. Jungkook, as a member of the BTS group that has gone global, carries an extraordinary aura of pride. Although in the barracks he is just an ordinary soldier, his colleagues and commanders still realize who he really is. His parents, who played a major role in shaping Jungkook into a humble figure, eventually came to see their son perform state duties. Jimin, who was also in the same barracks, stood beside his friend. Although the two often undergo different military activities, Jungkook is more often seen in the kitchen cooking, while Jimin is busy with physical exercise. They seem very familiar. As Jungkook walked closer to his parents, he gave a stern military greeting, but his face couldn't hide a deep longing. Jungkook has long been known as a talented artist with a golden voice, but who would have thought he also had other skills that amazed many people in the barracks? In the military kitchen, Jungkook is often seen cooking for the soldiers. From simply processing simple foods to creating more complex dishes, Jungkook does it with dedication. His gastronomy has even earned the praise of his commanders. Jungkook is one of the most disciplined soldiers I have ever seen, the commander said. Not only discipline in training, but also in little things like cooking. The dishes he makes are always full of flavor, as if he cooked them with love. For the soldiers, the food Jungkook made was not just a matter of taste. There is something deeper, a pride and respect that a world star like him remains humble and gives his best in his duties. One of his fellow soldiers, who did not want to be named, said, "Jungkook always made sure we all felt comfortable, even on hard days. The food is one of the things that keeps us going." However, Jimin, on the other hand, prefers to focus on physical exercise. His perfectionist personality is evident in the way he carries out his duties. Even so, the relationship between the two remains close, even when many times they undergo different activities. When Jungkook finally hugged his parents, the atmosphere around him was so emotional. The soldiers who witnessed the moment looked moved. They know how tough conscription can be for anyone, including for someone like Jungkook, who has lived in the spotlight of the world. Jimin, who was standing at the side, couldn't hide his smile either. As a friend, he understands how important this moment is to Jungkook. Although they often look different in living life in the barracks, their relationship is still like family. Jungkook's parents looked proud to see their son. The mother, with teary eyes, said, "We always knew Jungkook would go through everything wholeheartedly, but seeing him here, as a soldier, makes us feel more proud than ever." This visit did not only affect Jungkook and his family. The soldiers who witnessed this moment felt renewed vigor. Seeing someone who has reached the pinnacle of success, but remains humble and devoted to the country, is an inspiration in itself. Outside the barracks, loyal BTS fans continue to wait for the return of these two stars. Moments like this further strengthen their love and respect for Jungkook and Jimin. We know they are our idols, but seeing them serve in the military makes us even more proud. One fan wrote on social media, "Jungkook's parents' visit to the Division 5 barracks was a moment that not only warmed the family's hearts, but also inspired many." In the midst of their hard work as warriors, Jungkook and Jimin continue to show that they are not only talented, but also humble and full of spirit. This moment is a reminder that behind the glitter of the entertainment world, there is a human side that is often forgotten. For Jungkook and Jimin, conscription is not the end of their story, but a new chapter full of meaning and inspiration. And for the soldiers, fans, and even the world, this moment is proof that dedication and love always find a way to shine, even in the midst of the greatest challenges. The moment of Jungkook's parents' visit to the barracks became not only a heartwarming memory, but also a symbol of their transformation as a person. Conscription takes them from the spotlight of the world stage to the disciplined reality of state duty. In this journey, they show that success is not only measured by appreciation or popularity, but also by sincerity to serve and respect for responsibility. Jungkook, who in the kitchen was always busy with pans and spatulas, seemed to be a role model for the rest of the soldiers. He proved that happiness can come from simple things, such as creating food that can be enjoyed together. Jungkook is not just an idol. He is one of us, a fellow soldier said proudly. He taught us that no matter who you are, if you work hard and give your best, people will appreciate that. Meanwhile, Jimin, with his determination and military discipline, was also an inspiration. In between physical exercises, he often gives encouragement to colleagues who feel tired or difficult. Jimin has an encouraging aura, said a colleague. He always reminded us that every challenge faced with a strong heart will be a victory in itself. Despite having different approaches to serving in the military, the friendly relationship between Jungkook and Jimin remained close. They complement each other, like two inseparable sides of a coin. During Jimin's intense physical training, Jungkook often prepares nutritious meals to support his best friend. On the contrary, when Jungkook feels tired after a day in the kitchen, Jimin is always ready to provide moral support. They often share stories at night, after their tasks are completed. In these simple moments, the two reinforce each other, discuss their dreams after the draft is over, and reminisce about the times when they were still active on stage. Their conversations are often tinged with laughter, but there are also serious moments that show the depth of their relationship. Jungkook and Jimin are living proof that true friendship can survive in any situation, one soldier said. They not only inspire us with their talent, but also with their sincere and supportive relationship. It is undeniable that Jungkook and Jimin's influence as BTS members goes beyond the boundaries of barracks. The soldiers in the 5th Division often felt proud that they had the opportunity to work alongside these two global icons. But more than that, their fans around the world also continue to show their support. They express their pride at how humbly and dedicated Jungkook and Jimin served their military service. Seeing them in the middle of this challenge makes us respect them even more, wrote one fan. They're proof that even if you are on top of the world, you still have to live your responsibilities with all your heart. For fans, Jungkook and Jimin's return from military service is a highly anticipated moment. Not only to see them return to the stage, but also to hear the new stories they will bring. Many believe that their experience during the draft will enrich their future works, give new colors to their music. Jimin's second album, Who, which became one of his most played works worldwide, continues to be a reminder of his talent and dedication as an artist. Meanwhile, Jungkook, who also has popular songs around the world, is expected to bring new energy into his music after this experience. However, for both, conscription is not only about duty, but also about learning. Jungkook and Jimin have proven that they are not only stars in the entertainment world, but also figures who can be an inspiration in real life. When the day of the visit was over, the atmosphere in the 5th Division barracks felt lighter. The soldiers returned to their routine, but with greater zeal. The presence of Jungkook's parents and the support they bring is a reminder of the importance of family, friendship, and commitment to responsibility.